Okie dokie. So Deborah's going to be behind the scenes, so you can take that chair right there. And then we have an extra if Jan is going to end up joining us, and Lori. We'll see. Lori's out. Okay, gotcha. Because we were talking. We were too busy talking, right? This is social hour. We don't do this just for exercise. Livia, do what you got to do. We're good. We're good. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Labor of Love. Woo, that wind is coming in this morning. It's blowing our door open. So beautiful today. Anyway, a little squirrel moment there. I'm Cindy. We have Livia, Tim in the background, and on the sidelines we have Donnie with us as well. So we love having the extra bodies participating with us. The social time. Yeah, Deborah's running around in the background. This is our PrimeFit class. Monday is our lower intensity classes. PrimeFit will use a set of weights, a resistance band, and a ball. We'll work pretty much through the entire body, at least all the major muscle groups, and then we get some of the smaller ones as well. So let's move on to our, oh, that's a pretty day out there. There I go again, squirrel. All right, let's move it into the basic step, putting that smile on our faces. Yeah, there it is, Tim. We're waking up. Might have to send Tim out back to get a second cup of coffee. Finish waking up. It was a busy weekend. Oh my goodness. But it was most enjoyable. Loved it. Grandkids, friends, other friends' families, puppy dogs. Yeah, our own kids. Step it wide. Pool, hot weather, lots of food. Bring it together. But we did make it a point to make some healthy choices with what we prepared. Tummy's tight, posture's tall. Step it wide again. This is our warm-up. And we're bringing it together. You can go with the beat of the music, or you can slow it down. Just pay attention to what your body needs. If you want to bump it up, add ankle weights, wrist weights, a weighted vest. You can make it as intense as you'd like. Or you could do the opposite and tone it down. Make it super mellow. Leg kicks forward. And let's let the upper body just kind of gently turn from side to side. Gently loosening up, taking our time. There you go. And breathe. Let's go back into that basic step. Move. Oh, I got plenty of room back there. We're going to take a nice big breath in. You ready? Breathe it in. Reach. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Our color theme for today, can you guess? Those that have been with us, those that participate with us, they know. Purple. We have purple balls, purple chairs, purple shirts, purple shoes. We don't want the purple band though. Talk about the blue one being a beast. The purple is like, whoo, Godzilla. All right, step it out to the side and back. Nice and easy. There you go. And you can get creative. Like I have some little flowers here. There's some purple flowers in the pattern. It's fun. Tuesday is our orange day, and Tim set that one because he went to a Tai Chi conference or certification, and it has a really nice shade of orange, the shirt he came back with. So Wednesday is Gary's colors, red and black. And Thursday, we go Patriot, red, white, and blue. So it's been fun, especially when people show up and they're participating with the colors with us. Yeah. All right, I kept going long-winded, huh? Back to our basic step. And we're gonna step in the other direction, out, and then back. I guess I just keep stepping mindlessly and have a long conversation. You wanna join me? I have some victims here. They're right there with me. Tummy's tight, posture's tall. Keep smiling. Loosen those muscles across your brow, your jaw. Relax that jaw. Put a smile. There you go, Tim. That's better. We got Mr. Type A back there, but I understand. All right, we're going to move back into our basic step. Shrug those shoulders, send them back, down, and around. You can softly step or stop the feet completely. There you go. One more in this direction. That's it. Now send it in the opposite direction. Loosen up, upper body. Two more. That's it. And one. You got it. All right, step it a little bit wide. We're gonna send one arm up, side bend over. We've got a good 7 minutes of warm up there. Let's stay on the same side. Side bend over. That's it. So I'm gonna count this as part of our challenge. It was either plank for 100 or a side bend for 100 for the day on that team red, white, and blue. We are Labor of Love, the number 4 RWB, red, white, and blue. So we're gonna do 3 more. First class, we got 40 side bends, standing side bends. Okay, other side, here we go. So this class will add to that number until we attain 100 side bends total for the day. Keep breathing. So I wasn't really strict about keeping count, but this makes 5 on this side. So we're gonna add another 10. We might have done a couple extra. I'm gonna do a little leg kick forward. So adding 10 to our count makes us at 50 for the day, side bends. So if you'd like to know more about the challenge, it's a fundraiser for the veterans, and it doesn't cost anything to join in on the challenge, but people donate whatever they feel that they'd like to donate. Okay, quiet those feet, and we're gonna come up on our toes, do those calf raises. You could use your chair at your side or get behind the chair. We're coming up, calf raises and balance, raising up on the toes, raising the heels up off the floor. Doesn't have to be big. We're gonna do 3 more. Keep your balance, strengthen those calves, and getting a little flexing and bending in the feet. Here we're gonna move on to the side of the chair. The leg that's closest to the chair is gonna come forward, and the other leg's gonna go back. Now we're gonna do a nice gentle little lunge here. So bending that front leg, yeah, nice and easy. Straighten the leg. Now here, hinge forward, lengthen the spine as you flatten the back. Both legs are straight. Add the balance here. Having your chair by your side, you can balance, stretch the legs, bring it up, and step it forward. Do the same thing on the other side of the chair. The leg that's closest to the chair stays beside the chair as the other leg goes back behind. We're gonna lunge forward, bending that front leg, straightening both legs. Here we go, we can balance. as we hinge forward, flatten our back, lengthen the spine. It's a split leg stance. There we go. Bring it up gently, step it forward, and we will take this opportunity to get a drink of water, which is really important this time of the year. I make sure I use Himalayan pink salt. I make sure I get extra salt, but of course you have to go by what is right for you. My daughter was getting a really bad cramp this weekend, and I gave her a spoonful of mustard, and she said within 5 minutes it stopped. It works fast, just yellow mustard for cramps. Yeah. Gary uses it at Serrano High School. They keep it, has like the vinegar, and it has to do something to do with acetylcholine, but it works quick, and they keep it in the training room at Serrano High School. Mustard packets, and the athletes will come in cramping, and Gary lets them start sucking on those mustard packets. Yeah, put in a hot dog. There you go. Right? Yeah. Add extra on those hot days. No, go for it, Tim. Yeah, and I appreciate, if it's not quite right for you, go for it. That's it. All right, I'm going to pick up the weights. Yeah, we're going to move on to the weights. You can sit down. Those of you remain seated if you want to activate more muscles. Of course, it takes more strength, more muscles involved standing. Okay, we're going to move right on into the bicep curls. So sitting up nice and tall. My chair is kind of wacky there. There we go. That camera angle kind of messes with us sometimes. So let's do some bicep curls with full range of motion. We're sitting up nice and tall with good posture. Slow, controlled movement, so our muscles are working on the way up as well as on the way down. That's it. So now we're going to add a little extension behind to work the back of the arms. So bring those weights behind, bring them up, touch the shoulders or get close to the shoulders. Send them back behind you just a tad. Working the back of the arms, the front of the arms. We're going to do 3 more. Keep it smooth and flowing. Draw the tummy in. Bring your belly button back in towards your spine. We're going to do 1 more. I lost count because I'm talking, but that's all right. There it is. Okay, from there, I'm going to step a foot out and a leg out to the side. I'm going to rest this weight on the top of my thigh. I'm going to get my balance here, and I'm going to reach down and lengthen my arm. Let my upper back lengthen and stretch. Reach towards the inside your ankle, and then pull up, and at the same time, engage your abdominal muscles. That's it, and pull it up. And just smooth and easy. There you go. My middle of my back is really talking to me today, so I'm very aware of what moves are going to make it feel better or make it feel worse. If it's going to make it feel worse, I'm going to abort mission. Keep it going. Let's do 3 more. Tighten the tummies. 1 more. Okay, from there, we're going to do a tricep extension or tricep kickback. So let's reach down 1 more time. Raise that elbow, support your upper body with this hand on the top of your thigh, and then do that tricep extension behind. Let's do 8. 5 more. 3. Put that smile back on your face. We got 1 more. There you go. Perfect. All right. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Step that other leg out to the side, and we're gonna do it nice and easy, supporting our upper bodies with this hand and weight on top of the thigh. We're gonna gently reach down toward the inside of the ankle, towards the floor, and pull it up, tightening those abdominals. Nice full range of motion with that arm, the shoulder, getting the little spinal mobility here. We're gonna do 3 more. Here we go. Breathe with it, breathe through the movements. 1 more. So that's 7. Now we're gonna do 1 more, make it 8, but then bring that elbow high up behind and move right on into that tricep extension, tightening the abdominal muscles. We have 5 more of the tricep kickbacks. 3 more. 2. 1 more. That's it. Perfect. All right, bring it back to center. I'm sitting forward in my chair a bit. From here, I'm going to test to see if I feel okay leaning back, if that's going to aggravate me. So I find it's a little too far back. I'm going to scooch back a little bit more, make contact with the chair. Okay, that feels good. I'm going to bring these weights to the tops of my shoulders and engage the abdominal muscles. Bring it forward, slowing it down, touch the back of the chair. If at any time you need to rest, please feel free to do so. Like you could stop right here, rest, regroup, and then rise up, forward, just a tad, and back again. Keep the belly button drawn in and back towards your spine. That's it. Breathe with it. 3 more. Awesome. Livia's going for it. She got this. 1 more. There you go. All right, from here, I'm going to let these weights lengthen my arms as I sit up. I'm relaxing my arms and my shoulders. Let the weight pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Just relax here. And let's do 5 more side bends on each side. So we're gonna work one side nice and easy. This is gonna add to our 100 count for the day. 3 more. So if we do 5 on this side and 5 on the other side, we're at 50. That'll make 60. 1 more. Okay, other side. Nice and easy. 5. Side bends, modified, seated in the chair. Tummy's tight. Bring it back to center each time. 2 more. And smooth and easy, not quick, jerky movements, especially with that back. Last one. So now for the day, between 2 classes, right now we have 60 side bends with the fundraiser in mind. All right, from there, we're gonna bring the weights to center chest. Donnie's got the heavier weights today. And punch it forward, bring it back. Alternate. Keep the abdominals drawn in to help support your upper body, especially that back. This is 3 for each side. We have time, no rush. We're at 5. Let's do 5 more each side. Slow, controlled movements enables the muscle to get fully worked, so we're not using momentum and missing out on muscle strengthening. 2 more. 1 more. It's an extension and retract. Extension, retraction. Perfect. Bend in those elbows, sitting up nice and tall. Keep your elbows in at your sides, and that's open and close. That's the rotator cuff. That entire arm is rotating from the shoulder on down through the weight. Well, the upper arm anyway is rotating. One more. Okay, other side. Nice tall posture while seated or standing. Taking your time, getting a nice full range of motion in that shoulder. Two more. One more. Let's do 3 with both at the same time, keeping our elbows in at our sides. Open both arms and then close to center. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. There we go. Okay, from there we're gonna rest on our forearms here. How about a rotation of the lower arm? So we're gonna turn those weights from one side, turn them out to the other side, nice and easy. 2 more times, see how far your range of motion is. 1 more. And out. There you go. So I'm going to drop the weights, well, not literally, drop my hand down and back, and I'm going to do some forearm curls here. So we're going to roll the weights, grab them, curl, bring the hands and the weights up and curled in towards your elbows as you raise them up, strengthening the muscles on the insides of the forearms. We're going to do 1 more. And once again, if you have carpal tunnel or something where this bothers you, then don't do this one, or you could do it without weights. Okay, from there we're gonna face the palms down towards the floor, lower the knuckles down towards the floor. You're flexing and bending the wrists. Here we go. We're gonna raise them up, working the tops of the forearms, lowering them back down. That's it, and raising them up. We're gonna do 3 more. So a total of 5. One more. Perfect. Okay, from there, you can hinge forward just a tad. I'm going to bring both elbows back behind me. Kind of loosen. Let those shoulders drop down away from your ears. Loosen or put the neck in neutral and do those tricep extensions behind you. So try to relax through the neck. You don't want to shrug your shoulders and keep your neck tight. You know, let those shoulders drop down away. Relax the neck, put it in neutral. We're going to do 3 more. One more. There we go. Okay, from there, bring those weights to heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in and breathe it out. Bring it up towards the upper chest, and here, punch it towards the ceiling, but not fast. Smooth and controlled movements, and we're keeping our abdominals engaged. That's it. Slightly forward, maybe 30 degrees forward out in front of you as you raise those weights up towards the ceiling. Taking our time. Drawing that belly button back in towards your spine. Let's do 2 more each side. 1 more. Last side. Okay, so we're gonna get that bent elbow position, elbows in at our sides. Here we're gonna work through the tops of the shoulders. So we're gonna raise those arms up and gently lower them down. That's it. Raise the arms, lower them down. So the arms are in a goalpost position, not like this, but down like that. So we're raising them up. There you go. Let's do 3 more. Sitting up nice and tall, tall and proud posture. We have 1 more. That's it. Relax those shoulders. Let the weight draw those shoulders down away from your ears. Relax. How about a rotation of the weights while they're down there? And just rotate as far as you can without pain. One direction. Fully rotate in the opposite direction. See what kind of range of motion you have there. Back and forth. Nice and easy. One more. And feel the entire arm rotating all the way up through the ball and socket joint of the shoulders. Okay, from there, bending those elbows again, 90-degree angle. So here we're gonna raise those shoulders up again, and then this time we'll open it up into a goalpost position. Perfect. And then lower it forward, raise it up, bring it forward. Keeping those elbows in that goalpost position. One more. Gently lower it down. Perfect. Back to those biceps. We're going to bring those weights halfway up. Stop at the hip or just above the hip. Lower it down. Tummy's tight. That's it. Breathe with it. This is 4. Let's do one more, make it 5. And lower it down. Now bring it to the shoulders, lowering it halfway down for 5. Breathe. Smooth and easy. Use that body. 2 more. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax the muscles in your jaw. 1 more. And bring it down. Okay, let's put those weights back under our chair. Get another drink of water. Take a little stretching intermission. So I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to put my feet slightly forward, side by side, and then I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to put the top of my hand to the outside of my thigh there. And if that feels okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a torso twist, bringing my other hand around and grabbing the chair, and then just look within a comfortable range of motion. Look kind of off to the side and behind you, and breathe, not forcing it. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. So the other hand goes to the outside of the thigh, or if your range of motion is a little restricted, you can bring your hand to the inside of your thigh. I'm going to go around with the other arm, look around to the side and back behind you. Make sure it's comfortable, and then just breathe a couple of breaths here, looking around, and then facing forward again. One more time, each side. Here we go. Same thing. Looking around, look behind. Send your eyes farther back. What is your peripheral vision? What can you see back there? Yeah. Bringing it forward. Other side. Here we go. Send those eyes far back behind. I can almost see down that back hallway back there by the bathroom door. And bringing it forward. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring the chin down and in to the upper chest. Allow the back of the neck to lengthen and release. Breathe in and out. And then gently, as we're relaxing our shoulders and our arms, we're going to look up to the ceiling. And then look back down, chin down and in. Look up again. And then facing forward, let's bring an ear down towards one shoulder. We're going to remain upright and stay centered. And then just let the ear go down. The opposite side of the neck is lengthening. Relaxing your arms and your shoulders. Now the other side. Bring an ear gently down towards the shoulder. And one more time, each side. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Remain centered. And open over to the other side. Perfect. Relax your jaw. Bring it to center. Now let's look. Let's do a little rotation with the head and the neck. Look behind. Over to the other side. Look around, look behind. One more time, each side we go. Other side. You got it. All right, facing forward. From there, let's get that band. So we can run our band through the backs of our chair because we have a little loop here, a little opening. So you can get creative. I don't know, there's different ways you could tie your band to the backs of a chair or get a chair that will allow that. Make sure both sides of the band are even. Looping it through. All right, we're gonna have a seat. Now's a good time to get another drink of water if you'd like. Okay, we're gonna take that band, run one end of the band over each shoulder. We're gonna sit all the way back. Let your back make full contact with the chair. You can grab the band up by your shoulders. Here we're gonna work the abdominals. So grabbing, hold them tight, and we're gonna engage those abs. Get the hair out of the way. And pull against the resistance of the band and then slowly rise back up. There you go. All right, tighten your abdominals on purpose. Maybe activate the muscles a little bit more than what you have to. There you go. And then make sure you're breathing through the movements, not holding your breath, in other words. Smooth and easy. Make it tight and then relax it back. But do it slowly so you get work on the way out and you're still strengthening your muscles on the way back because you're moving slowly. Let's do 2 more. That's it. 1 more. Okay, I'm going to grab the handles here, go to the ends of the band, and I'm going to get a nice full extension side to side. I'm going to sit up a little bit forward, and I'm going to do a side bend. We're going to add 5 more on each side, and I'm going to send my hands in opposite directions, sealing the floor, and then bring it back to center. 4 more. We're at 60, so I'm going to add a total of 10 more. We'll be at 70. This is 3. Full extension. Side bend. 1 more. There you go. Now let's do a little crisscross across in front of the body. One hand and arm goes on top, and then relax it down and away. And then bring the other arm across the top, and then release it down and away. 1 more. Each, well, I was going to say each side, but that's 2 more total, then the other arm crosses over. And relax it down. Okay, big breath in, relax the arms. And breathe it out. Now let's strive to reach the floor. So send those arms and fingers down. Reach towards the floor, bringing the tops of the shoulders down away from the ears, and release. And then again, we're going to strive to reach towards the floor with the fingertips, and then release. Now we have that other side for side bends. That was a little arm and shoulder break here. Extend one side to the other, side bend over for 5, reach one hand to the ceiling, one hand towards the floor, and only go as far as your body will allow. Just breathe through it, make it smooth and flowing. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, so that added 10 more side bends, so relax those arms down. So we're at 70 as far as being in that red, white, and blue challenge for the veteran fundraiser. Okay, more abdominal work. Here we go. So this time, I'm going to test it on my shoulders, make sure it's okay. I'm grabbing the handles this time. I'm going to pull it forward, and I'm going to extend my arms slightly forward and down, and then I'm going to bring it back. I'm only going to do one more because that is kind of pinching my shoulders, and bring it back center. Yeah, that one doesn't feel good. So here we're going to sit sideways in our chair. We're going to drop one knee down towards the floor, get a nice lengthening and extension through the hip flexor. The hand that's closest, the arm that's closest to the back of your chair is grabbing the handle of the band. Yeah, just run it through there. And then fully extend as you face the side. Now here we're going to make sure it's short enough where you feel resistance. So we're going to bring that hand across and over as far as we can from one side to the other of our body. And let's do that for 5. So we should feel the activation in our chest. If the band is not quite short enough, then take up some of the slack. Maybe you can grab and make a loop, and that is way too short for me. Let's do one more. There you go. Now the same thing, you can, so our band doesn't slide through, I'm gonna hold this one, let it be neutral. I'm gonna send my other hand, the one that's farthest away from the back of the chair, grab the band handle, yeah, out in front of you, open wide across the chest. Slow and easy, back straight out in front of you to center, open wide across the chest. There you go. We're going to do 3 more. Now make sure you have plenty of resistance on that band. It needs to be short enough. 2 more. That's it. Last one. That's it. Good. Let those bands drop down, the band handles. Reach out in front of you. Hinge forward. Reach. Bring it back to center. Send the hands up to the ceiling, and then bring it down in front of you and all the way down. Switching sides. The other leg, the other knee drops down towards the floor off the side of the chair. Grabbing the band again, the hand that's closest, the arm that's closest to the back of the chair, grabs the band handle, sending it out, straight out in front of you, cross over to the opposite side of your body. You'll feel activation in the chest. Tim has that blue beast. Let's do 5 total. And then slowly bring it back to the side. 3 more. Activate across the chest. Smooth and easy. 1 more. Remember, take up some of the slack if the band is too long. Okay, I'm going to relax that arm down, Bring the other one up, send it out directly in front of you, open wide across the chest. There you go, back to center slowly. 5 total. Way to go, Tim. 3 more. At the same time, engage your abdominals. Tummy's tight. 1 more. Open wide. And bring it down. Okay, send those off to the side. Reach out in front of you. Hinge forward at the hips. Reach to the wall. And then bring it back to center. Raise the hands up. And bring him down. You got it. Facing forward. Send those feet wide apart from each other. And then bring one shoulder down and across gently. Bring it to center. And then the other side. There you go. 1 more time each side. Center, other side. All right. We're going to take that band out of the back of the chair here. We need to get some leg work in. We did a lot of upper body. We did some abs, back. We did obliques. We did our sides. So let's test out the knees first. We're going to do a little mini squat. Make sure they're okay with that. We're setting our heels, our hips back over the heels as we move into that squat. 1 more. All right, if that's okay, step on the band. You can keep your feet kind of close together, but see if you can pull the band up as you do a squat down, and then it fully stand up, extending, lengthening, and then pull the band up, do a squat, and then release, rise up. Here we go. Rise up, pull that band. 1 more. Okay, and I'm going to get in front of my chair a little bit because we're going to do little side steps. Make sure both sides of the band are even, that you feel an even amount of resistance on each side. This leg, we're going to step out and in. You could do this without the band if it bothers your knees. Tighten your abs. This is 3. We're going to do 1 more. Make it 5. Now the other side. Step it out. Back in slowly. Don't let it snap back because then you're using momentum and not getting the muscle activation. This is 3. Let's do 1 more. Now this time, do a bicep curl and maybe a mini squat or a bigger squat. Working those legs and the arms. 1 more. Now we're going to change it up. We're going to step out, out, back, and together. Try that again. Out, out, in, together. 2 more. That's 1. Last one. That's it. Good. Okay. Send one side of the band to the floor. We're going to step on it. Bring it to the hip before you feel resistance. So it should be light resistance here at the hip. We'll do a torso twist, raise the handle up, and then rotate from one side to the other. Raise it up, rotate, back. I'm gonna do 2 more, make it 5. Take your time. 1 more. There you go. And then the same thing on the other side. Make it to where you start just to feel resistance right at the hip. Here we go, torso twist, raise it up. Twist from one side slowly to the other. Three more. Tighten those abs, tummy's tight. Is that 5 or do we have 1 more? Well, let's do 1 more. What the heck? There we go. Perfect. Okay, grab the other end of that band. And then we're going to add some, this is going to take some balance. So holding the band, we're going to balance. Hold the band, pull it up as you raise up, and then lower it down. Add some resistance. Bring it back in. That might not work out too good. Let's crisscross it. Okay, wrap it around the foot. So raise it up, push it out a moment. Bring it back in, push it out. Balance. 1 more. Push it out. Bring it in. Perfect. Same thing, other foot. This is for balance and coordination and a little strengthening as well. So we're gonna pull it up, feel resistance, set it down, balance. That's it. Try not to be too fast, only if you need to, right? You're gonna lose your balance and yeah, put that foot down, last one. There you go. Okay, how'd you do? Suck it. Okay, we're gonna step on that band again. The feet are a little bit wide, maybe hip width apart. Crisscross it. So here we'll add a squat and then pull. Get some back work here and hamstring, the back sides of the legs, doing the squat. That's it. There you go. Tighten your abs. Perfect. We'll do 2 more. Feel those leg muscles working. Perfect. All right. Uncross the band. How about that? It's not winter time, so we're down to long sleeve shirts and sweaters. Put it on. Range of motion. Take it off. Make up our mind, right? Beach towel. Round like a cape. Take it off. Okay, this time we're gonna put it on with this arm. Take it off with the other arm. Send it over. There we go. And then continue on with that arm, on and off for 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna, here, leave it around our backs. Bring it up. We gotta work that chest a little bit more in a different way. Take up the slack, bring the band, the hold on the band close to the front of the shoulders. That way you can get a full activation. Keep a soft bend in your knees as you do this. You don't want to lock your legs tight. Just kind of be a little soft in the knees and then chest press as you tighten your abs at the same time. Breathe through it. You got it. Remember to allow it to retract slowly so you're activating your muscles both directions. Out, slowly back in. That's it. And breathe. Still got that smile? Oh, you're focusing now, Tim. 2 more. Bring it back. 1 more. There you go. Okay, let that band drop down around your waist. How about that plie? Send the toes out if you're comfortable with that. We're going to bend the elbows, keep them in at our sides. And then remember the open and close for the rotator cuff. Well, at the same time, add a little plie squat. Smooth and easy. That's it. I think 5 is good. Get that band out of there. Put it off to the side. Water. Yes, wet is good. On a hot day, for sure. Have a seat. So we did fronts of the legs, backs of the legs, upper legs, lower legs. How about the insides? Ready for the inside thighs with the ball? I think we can handle that. Just behind the knees and the meaty part of the thighs. Sit up nice and tall, proud posture, and give it a squeeze and release. If you add abdominal activation with the squeeze, you'll maximize your muscle strengthening here. That's it. Keep squeezing and releasing. How about 4 more? Activate the muscles in the tummy. Get it all in there. And maximize our workout session. We're going to do 1 more squeeze and hold. Hold it, activate the abdominals and release. How's that? Okay, let's get in between the calf muscle and the hamstring. How about 5 squeezes? So we're going to squeeze the ball, bring that foot, squeeze it, release it gently. You can add a little bit of muscle activation by not holding the ball and leaning back just a tad. I'm going to do 1 more and then send it over to the other leg. Do the same thing for about 5. So if you don't hold the ball, it makes your muscles work more because you have to keep it in there, not let it slip out, right? There you go. From here, figure 8. As you do knee raises, figure 8 that ball. So try to crunch and hunker, rise up, get tall, figure 8. There you go. Give a little crunch and a hunker, rise up, crunch it, rise up. 1 more in this direction. And breathe. Now let's go in the opposite direction for just a few. Rise up, crunch it, rise up, crunch it. 1 more all the way around. Other side. There you go. Take that ball. Here's extension. So squeeze the ball, squeeze it, send it out, down, squeeze it, bring it up, release it. Squeeze it, send it down, send it out, up and around, squeeze the ball, bring it to center, release it. Squeeze it, go up, send it forward and down and around, squeeze it, bring it to center, release it. 1 more, squeeze it, we'll go down, out, up and around, squeeze it, center, release it. I'm sitting halfway forward in my chair, make contact, little adjustment here. I'm going to kick this leg out and the ball's going to go to one side. I'm going to bring it to center, transfer the ball, kick the other leg out, activate those abs, breathe through it, breathe with it. 1 more on the other side. There you go. Now let's get a range of motion as we're sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to send it down towards the floor. Bring it up overhead. Send the other arm up. Transfer the ball. How about bring it under the legs? There you go. Raise it up. Range of motion. There you go. Now go in the opposite direction. Bring it down. One more time in that direction. Perfect. All right. One leg outstretched in front of you, toes up. Let's walk that ball down the leg with the fingers. See how far it can go. If you can rest on the top of your ankle or the top of your toes, hang out there for a moment. Breathe. Stretching the back of that leg. Stretching down through the back. Walk it back. Nice and easy. Tighten your ab muscles so you have more support through the upper body. Now walk it over to the other leg as you extend the other leg out long in front, toes up. Walk it down. Take your time. Tighten your abs as you're hinging forward. We're going to hang out here over the toe or the ankle. Breathe. Tighten your abs. Walk it back. You got it. Bring it back. Nice and easy. Engage those abdominals. Squeeze and roll. Activate the hands and the fingers, the thumbs. Then reverse it. That's it. Press with the thumbs. Press with the index fingers. Middle fingers. Ring fingers. Oops, there's the weak one. Pinkies. Now how about thumb and pinkies at the same time? Now, middle finger and pinkies. Oh my gosh, that's hard. Middle finger, pinkies. Ring fingers remain neutral. It's not neutral though. Okay, ring fingers and index fingers. Uh-oh. All right. Send that ball behind your back. And find the perfect spot. There we go. Roll it around. Yep. Yeah, find the spot that needs attention, right? Roll it around. I like the rolling motion instead of the pressure and release. It feels better to me to roll it from one side to the other. Just kind of let your body move, the upper body move with it. Try to loosen up. Loosen up, would ya? Up higher. There you go. Roll it out. You got it. Now check in. Is your jaw relaxed? Kind of loosen those muscles. I'm going to send it back down to my low back. Okay, keeping it in your low back. See if you can do a gentle little back bend as you look up. Just nice and easy. Not too much. And then bring it back to center. Maybe round out. Push against it and then extend your hands and your arms out in front of you. Round out, pushing into the ball. And then bring the hands to the chest. Rise up. Back bend over that ball. Nice and easy. Let's do that again. Extend, round out, pushing against the ball. Rounding the back. One more time. Rise up. Back bend over it. Okay, from there, let's bring it down. Relax your arms. Relax your shoulders. Now, as you take a big breath in, feel how the upper body expands from side to side. And then let it soften as you breathe out. Now, feel it expand front. And release it. Now send your awareness to your back. As you take a big breath in, feel the back expand against the ball. Release it. Relax in the shoulders. Now see if you can focus your awareness on the entire upper body as you breathe in, feeling expansion, front, back, side to side. Let's do that. Expand as you breathe in. Release it, breathing out, soften. Big breath in with me, raise it up. And wiggle the fingers, breathe it out. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Donnie, Livia, Tim, Deborah behind the scenes. Come join us at 11:15 for chair-based yoga.